Welcome back to another episode of Prac Plays. Today we're going to start our first hobby tutorial video. And to start it off, we're going to be painting a factory building by Sarissa Precision in 20mm scale. I also want to say that I really like Sarissa Precision models. They're really good price, quality, and they look great with a minimum paint job. They're also one of the few companies that produces a lot of 20mm scale buildings, which is the scale I prefer and use. Between painting your figures and painting your terrain, I always find that it's best to spend the most time on your figures and a less amount of time on your terrain. So I'm always looking for ways to get terrain on the table quickly. And that's what we'll be doing here today. This isn't going to be a perfectly detailed factory. In fact, we're not even going to weather it. We're just looking for a way to make this go from looking like bare wood to making it look like a pretty decent terrain piece as quickly as we can. So the first thing you'll notice is that the building is already assembled. Now that's not how it comes. These come flat pack, you knock them out of the sprues, and then you glue them together. There's a variety of glues that you can use to put these kits together, but I tend to use wood glue. But I did want to add some extra details inside. So what you'll be seeing me doing here is adding some bits of scaffolding. To do this, I cut bits from the leftover MDF sprues that the model kit comes in, and I used wood glue again to secure them to the factory. After adding that detail, it's time to start painting. I first prime the outside of the model black and the inside gray. I find that my airbrush paints look the best when I prime them with black paint. But when I do so, it can also look too dark on the inside of the building and you can lose a lot of detail. So I find that the black on the outside and gray on the inside works best for me, especially with these larger buildings. I next switch to my airbrush and paint two coats of a rust color on the outside. I tried deliberately to apply a light coat and not to cover every surface, as this will let some of that black primer shine through to give it a more worn, dirtier look, which is what we're going to be going for here with a factory. Next, I take a light gray and gently spray the roof to give it a gray and black look. If you lightly spray from high above, it gives it kind of a zenithal look, it gives it a highlighted look. I then painted all the details, like the doors and windows, off camera with a brush and some flat black paint. I also paint the walkway inside the building with a brown speed or contrast paint. And just like that, we're done. We now have a basic building ready for the tabletop, and we were able to do this in just a few hours, from the bare wood to the finished product. I've also been searching for some 1/72 or 20mm scale factory equipment to put inside of this building, so let me know if you know where I can find some. And I may also come back later and add some further details for the building, like weathering. But for now, I hope this video provided you with a short and quick tutorial on how to paint a large building and gave you a closer look at a great model kit. Let me know if you found this video helpful, or if you'd like more videos like them, or how you would have painted it differently.